What's up guys? In this video, we're going to be looking at a certain myth from ancient Egypt that fits perfectly into the zombies storyline, and also where this Easter egg could be going when we finally receive this ancient Egyptian pyramid map. So the backstory behind this map, guys, is that during the beta of the game, a hacker actually got into the files and they let us know that the maps we were going to receive would be Atlantis, a castle, and Egypt. We already know that Atlantis came true in the form of Shadows of Evil, and we know that we were going to be receiving a castle map as part of DLC 1 with Der Eisendrache. But what about the Egypt map? What are the possibilities and the connections between Egypt and the zombies storyline? The first connection I thought of was based around the legend of Osiris. This story tells us about Osiris. He was the great grandson of a pharaoh and was set to be the keeper of the throne. Legend tells us about the gods of ancient Egypt. Everyone had a name and a special title. Some were the ruler of the sky, some were god of thunder, but Osiris was god of the dead and also lord of the underworld. That's our first hint to the zombie storyline. Multiple people have been god of the dead in the zombie storyline. First we had Richtofen, who I say would fit perfectly in this position. We've also had Samantha Maxis, and we've also had Samuel Stuhlinger from Black Ops 2 after we completed the buried endgame. We also had a god of the dead in Mob of the Dead, but that is still unclear who it was. And with regards to Lord of the Underworld, the Shadow Man tells us a lot about the Underworld in the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. During the Shangri-La Easter egg though, we get dialogue spoke to us from two explorers, Brock and Gary. They are stuck in a place in time, attempting to make their way through the tunnels under Shangri-La temples into Agartha. If we link Agartha with the underworld and also ancient structures, then that would indicate that we're going to be making our way through the hidden rooms and tunnels under the pyramids of Egypt in this Egyptian map, attempting to locate the underworld. The way this story of Osiris ends is unbelievable. Osiris dies, and the legend tells us that one day Osiris will be able to return to this world, and on that day, the day of awakening will happen. All the tombs shall open and the dead shall live again. This story obviously sounds like it would work perfectly in the zombie storyline, but what storylines and Easter eggs might we see in this map after knowing everything about this story? I'm going to make a really bold statement that Richtofen was in fact Osiris. In the original World at War storyline, Richtofen was attempting to create a super soldier, allowing Germany to win the war. By attempting all of these crazy tests, he instead created the zombie race, which would appoint Richtofen as god of the dead. As the legend tells us, Osiris was killed, which could be easily explained by the Richtofen we know from the Giant, simply using the summoning key we see him receive after the finishing the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, traveling to Egypt and once again murdering another version of himself. Richtofen then returns to the world like we see Osiris. That would then explain the part of the story where Osiris returns and awakes the dead. That's basically just Richtofen turning up after using the summoning key, killing himself, and then he is then classed as being returned. Before we end this video, let's have a look at the weapons that we could be using in this Egyptian map. One that really caught my eye was known as the Ninetales. I'm not talking about the Pokemon here, guys, even though Pokemon is cool, and my favorite is Charizard. The Ninetales was a whip used in ancient Egypt. I think it would be absolutely awesome if we could use this and upgrade it as well to have elemental features, just like the staffs from Origins, such as lightning, wind, fire, and ice. Plus, we already know that Treyarch have the animations built in-game for this Ninetales whip. We see this with the grapple and also the whip itself whilst we're using beast mode in Shadows of Evil. Anyway guys, that is just my personal theory where I think we're going to be going in DLC 2 with this Egyptian map, or whenever this Egyptian map gets released. If you enjoyed the video guys, please leave a like. We are aiming for 300 likes on this video, and if we do get that, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys are brand new to this channel, what are you waiting for guys? Hit that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. Thank you for watching guys, and peace out.